What's happening, guys? Welcome to my channel, and today we are going to take a look at the Arcane dungeons in Moonshades. So I'm not doing a video about the Grim dungeon because in my opinion it's just easy. You don't need any tutorial, just follow the road, kill the enemies, avoid traps and pull some levers, and that's it. Loot your reward. And instead I'm going to take a look at the restless tunnels, which is way harder than that. Even the easy mode is hard, and that's because the enemies are much more powerful and they hit really hard, and you need some strategy to do that. Unless you are really overgeared like I am right now. At the moment I have most of level 23 to 26 plus 5 relics, and I just can go there and whack everything without being too much careful. But until you have a fairly high gear, that dungeon poses a real threat, so you better be prepared. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to use just one of my characters, otherwise I'd be too powerful. And as you can see, I have only a level 7 relic weapon, and I'm not using the level 24 relic weapons, which deals almost 3 times the damage. And yeah, that should be a good balance. I mean, I probably am overpowered anyway with this gear, and yeah, but I'll just show you the tactics and how you should play the dungeon. You just need to repeat what I'm going to show you, and maybe it's gonna take a little longer, but yeah, that's about it. Since you are probably going to die in the dungeon, you should invest all of your gold in the rarest materials you can get. I mean, if you need upgrade runes or forge runes, just buy those. They're a good investment, especially tire upgrade runes. You're gonna need them anyway. Or just buy the most expensive gear from the blacksmith and sell that later. Just don't buy salvage crystal, because I don't think you can sell them back later, while you can sell back every piece of gear. So put your gold, invest your gold into some things you can sell back or things you are going to need later. And the other advice is just try to get as many space in your inventory as possible, because you're going to loot quite a bunch of stuff in there which is fairly high level, and so it can be sold or used if you need for a reasonably good amount of money. So the skills you need. Now, one good news is that Magic Arrow was bugged, and it has been fixed in 1.0.100 version. So if you're in the beta, this is already been fixed. Otherwise, just avoid Magic Arrow, as I already told you in the walkthrough. The basic skills you need is Unholy Might, which buffs both your melee attack but also the other skills. So it doubles your whirlwind, it doubles your lightning orb, it doubles your, I don't remember the name of this, brutal strike. Okay, so the main skills you are going to use is healing, group heal, Unholy Might, of course your basic strike, basic melee attack, whirlwind and lightning orb. If you're not high level enough, I strongly suggest to have these 4 at least at level 1 and level up the whirlwind and the lightning orb first. You can have unholy might at level 1. I think I still have level 1. Yes, I do. And pretty much you need to avoid being attacked. So I'll just show you how. So again, I'm just going to use this left character here, Harlan, just not to be too overpowered. So what we're going to do is use this room as our fighting room. And what you're going to do is to come right here, not entering the main room, to avoid being struck, and if you get surrounded you're going to die probably. So we are going to pull enemies to this room and move in circles just like this. So go all the way to here and then circle, turn around, strike again, and yeah, just repeat that. Heal when you accidentally get hit, and attack with your lightning orb from the distance. And if you feel confident enough in your dodging ability, you can use whirlwind and basic melee attack too. In the first tutorial, in the first part of the walkthrough, I showed you how to dodge, and briefly what you need to do is strike and dodge back before the enemy starts its attack animation. If you're pulling back after the enemies started to attack, even if the slash occurs when you're in a distance, you're going to take the hit anyway. So just attack and pull back immediately. So let's open this door. There's going to be just one goblin in here. I'm just pulling him back. Attack, put my lightning orb to use, and start pulling back like this. So I'm going slow just to show you. As you can see, I'm trying not to get hit, run away, turn around, and wait. So I missed that. So don't rush this. I mean, have all the time, turn around, use the lightning orb, and eventually is going to die. You need to repeat this process for every mob. Now this is easy with one mob, but eventually you're going to pull 3 or 4, so you just need to be careful about that. So repeat the process. Yeah, I'm going to speed things up a little here just to, yeah, don't make this video too long, but as you can see the process is the same. Just walk around the room, hit them hard, and eventually they're going to die. Don't venture in the main room, because you're going to aggro all the enemies. Maybe you saw there is a little spider waiting at the end of the room. Just leave it there for now. I'm going to show him right now. As you can see, there is a spider and a goblin in there waiting. No need to pull them in here. So just take one enemy at a time if you're not geared enough, and if you're level 10 or so, you're probably not geared enough. So again, I'm going to use some more skills to make things faster. And as you can see, I'm taking no hits at all. So it doesn't really matter how much output you have in terms of damage. Of course, it's going to make things faster, but the most important thing is knowing how to dodge. So let's see if I can pull someone. Yeah, he's coming. So just don't rush things and everything is gonna be okay. Spiders are pretty hard to hit because they have 25% of physical resistance, so they are going to take a while. So what can happen is what's happening right now. No enemies are coming, so just do a quick thing like this, and the skeleton skull is going to follow you in here. So the skeleton skulls deal no damage until now. At least deals 5 damage, so you can just ignore them, but they are going to be fixed pretty soon. So what you wanna do with them is just try to avoid being attacked. So try to do like this while you kill the rest of the enemies, and if you can, try to pull your unholy might and your best skills to get rid of the skeleton mage as soon as possible, as I am not doing right now. So just avoid this, just avoid the attack and take care of this nasty dude. I mean, as I said, right now you can just ignore them. They deal like no damage, but they are going to be fixed and they're going to deal much more damage. So be mindful of that. And just repeat the process. Get the orc. Just circle around. I mean, I'm doing a little bit of mistakes right now. Oh, I missed that. Doing a little bit of mistakes right now, but just for the sake of doing this video not too long. So the best place to, I'm just going to show you with the other character for now, the best things you can do to shut your lightning orb is right here, go all the way to the other side and cast your lightning orb, which is going to miss sometimes apparently, but yeah, that's not what's going to happen most of the time. Just do that and you're going to be fine. Again, make a quick step in the room, pull the enemies, try to group them together and put your lightning orbs to work and your whirlwind, and run away, turn around. Yeah, give some damage. Just wait for your skill to replenish, to be available again. Use your unholy might to double your damage and get rid of these stupid mobs. And yeah, again, another skeleton. Just wait here for them to come. Of course, you can wait for your skill to replenish before you pull more enemies. You can heal, replenish your mana, which is going to be an issue if your spirit isn't high enough. I have tons of spirits, so I can just spam my abilities with no need to think about mana. So between pulls you can just wait for your mana to replenish. Okay, I'm just going to speed things up a little bit so you can see what's going to happen. I mean, I'm not repeating the process many times. Just see how much powerful I am right now. I can just stay here and kill them all. Yeah, I can take this punch too in my face. I just want to see how you can see I take like no damage. So spam. I mean, I'm just overpowered for this place. I don't really need any reward. I'm just doing this for, you can do this for fast experience, looting some good gold valuable items and try to get some crafting materials, especially the books of the ancients, which are the rarest drop in the game. I don't think there is a higher chance in here, but there's a bunch of enemies in a relatively short time. So at the end, this guy is going to be the last mob. He's going to be hidden behind that wall, and yeah, your door is going to open. So don't come fighting the enemies in here, because even if you're careful enough, one thing that might happen is that they're right here, you're fighting you're dodging, and one enemy is going to spawn on the side, and you're not going to notice that, and eventually you're going to get stuck. So do all the fightings in the entrance room in here. Just pop in here to pull and repeat. And once you're done, with your level 10, I think you can get 11 or so from here, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as usual, subscribe, thumbs up if you liked it, and leave a comment. Bye bye.